Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker.
Morning blues.
I can barely hear you.
Oh yeah, like a
Wake
jacked
up,
up
Johnny.
Huh?
How you doing today?
I'm gooder than grits.
Why can't I hear you?
Let's see if I can fix that.
Yeah, you sound very light.
Like,
Maybe it's me.
hmm.
Morning, Sally.
Good morning. How goes today?
Oh, sure, the Midland. I reckon. How you doing?
All right.
This lovely Monday morning. Getting things done.
Yeah, I don't feel like that yet this morning.
You don't?
No.
Why don't you?
I mean, I need to get some stuff done, but
Can you hear me now?
no, pushing and picking, that's my coffee
Yeah.
mixer. I'll turn it off in a minute. I just gotta get it.
Well, he asked Todd if that was the vacuum, so he must be hearing. Could be my fan on my computer.
I don't hear it.
I don't hear nothing.
I just hear my mixer.
I don't hear anything either,
Is it
but
me?
I don't know.
Here, I'll mute myself.
No, you're fine.
Don't mute yourself, Todd.
Just stop. Stop it.
Okay.
Quit it. Morning, Julie.
Hi, Julie.
Oh, goodness
Shauna.
gracious. Great balls of fire.
Yeah.
I don't hear a vacuum cleaner. I don't know what y'all are.
Morning, Mike and Joanne.
Hey, guys.
How y'all doing today?
I was like a little bit scared this weekend because I didn't get any sales on Saturday. I'm like, what the heck is going on? I'm listing every single day. Today makes 2 weeks. I'm listing every day, same number, being consistent. And then yesterday, I got 2 sales before 10 o'clock in the morning.
Bam!
I know, and it was just like that too. Like, I got an offer, and they were pretty good offers. So, yeah, sold a Lane Bryant sweater. I've had it for. I probably have had it for 3 years, maybe.
Wow.
4. And but I didn't have it listed for that long. I actually had it in my closet, and I wore it. It was like brown, and then like it had all these flowers, but it was all like knitted. It was like a knitted sweater.
Uh-huh.
It was super heavy. So it was very warm and everything, and some lady from Washington bought it from me yesterday. So I was
Nice.
so happy to get rid of that thing, because I just probably listed it 2 weeks ago. So so yeah, I just had to kind of say, okay, eBay gave me the 2 sales in 1 day instead of 2 sales in 2 days.
That's right. That is right.
Of course, it kind of took my scale, way high on that day, but that's all right. I just or not my scale, but my bar graph. So, but I'm still just doing my thing, and I got I got a whole bunch of toys on. I think it was Friday or Saturday. I got a whole bunch of toys from the thrift store, and I got really good super deals on them. like a Fisher Price boat. Hi, Maggie. A Fisher Price pirate boat, and it had like a whole bunch of accessories and stuff. And I think I listed it for 90.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. I mean, it'll be above 50. I know
That's
that for sure. And
exciting.
I paid $3 for it.
Oh my God. That's awesome.
Yeah. And then I got I got a lot of Minecraft toys, and I've been separating those and going through them and putting them up. And I probably have, just, in the price that I'm going to list it for, I probably have $600 or $700 already.
Woohoo!
Awesome.
I bought them for $2.49. So I'm super happy with that. It's going to be, I mean, it might be a little long tail, but with Christmas and everything, I mean, people are going to be
Yeah.
buying and stuff. So
What
I'm
in
super
the
excited.
That sounds
That's
great.
exciting.
Hello, all you people.
Good morning, Karen and Shauna and Hank.
Hi, Hank.
Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Got lots of stuff done. I actually got stuff done.
That's great.
I got the last shelf up,
Good.
and yeah, so that was a really good. The shelf is up and everything is on it.
Oh, wow.
So
Well, good job.
yeah, I feel really good about that.
Oh,
And
good.
so are you out of totes or no?
No, I still have a few things to put away.
Yeah. Do you
But
have room to put them away?
huh?
Do you have room to put them away?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
good. So did your last shelf, your last shelf left some room? A
Did-
little bit of room.
You have empty shelves.
Yeah, I mean, it had. I didn't have any room on it. It's like plumb full
Oh, well,
because I didn't even have the shelf up, but I had everything. I was listing as if the shelf was up,
mhm,
but I was putting everything in totes. So I had like a wall full of totes.
yeah.
And so once I got everything on the shelf, now I have a bunch of empty totes. So,
Oh, so
it's a process.
so you don't have any room to grow on it.
No,
You just
there's no room.
So you're
There's
just
no
gonna have
room. So I'm gonna have to figure something out.
recycled numbers for now, and then possibly
Sounds like my
Get
place.
another
No
shelf?
room.
Hey, Texas gal.
do you
I
have
just
room
don't-
for another shelf?
I just don't know if I have room for another shelf at this point.
I got stuff stacked everywhere.
But I'll figure it out. I mean, I definitely have a pile of other stuff that can be listed, jewelry and things like that. So, maybe I'm kind of thinking if I even though the clothing needs to be listed, I just don't at this point. I don't have any place to put it. So I'm gonna have to kind of do an alternate, unless I can find a place to put another shelf,
Yeah.
which is a possibility.
hmm
So
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be really hard if you can't grow.
right,
Even if you have so many listings, you still need to grow a little bit.
well, I still have to put stuff up. I still have to list stuff.
Mhm.
That's a absolute.
Morning,
Yeah.
Beth.
Morning,
Can
Beth.
we move on to small stuff? Is that what you're thinking? Like
Well, I'm
jewelry?
thinking I'm gonna be working on jewelry a lot more.
Yeah. So you, so you, until you free up more space in some of your.
Yeah, I mean, because every day I'm selling clothing. The
Right.
bad thing with that is, I'll accumulate a few numbers and then I will, and then once I get enough numbers, then I can, keep going with the clothing. But yeah, it's getting kind of hairy. But it's just one of those things you have to figure out.
Yeah.
One of those things that happens when you have a bunch of inventory. And
Hmm.
Karen says my husband is so tolerant of my crap inventory everywhere. Yeah, well, it's the nature of the beast kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's gonna happen. The thing is trying to get everything organized and so it's not all over, so it's not you know being too consuming of the house, and also you're able to find stuff easier, and I mean it makes it better. Having an inventory system
Oh my gosh.
definitely. Could you even imagine how big you are, Valerie, at this point with listings? Can you even imagine not having something in place and going through totes and totes
Oh,
and totes? You
yeah.
know,
I've done that. I've done that for the last 2 months, and it has driven me crazy.
yeah,
Having things in totes, and last night, because I thought, well, I'll just get my shipping done, and it was great to be able to go to that new rack and just pick it off of the shelf.
yeah.
That was amazing.
But I mean, especially after doing that for so long, and it kind of makes you feel like that you're not really doing things the right way too. I mean, if I started over, my inventory system would be flawless.
Right.
I
Oh,
would,
that's good.
yeah, I would make sure that is in place before anything else.
Yeah. Now we know why. That's why everybody says before you do anything, get you an inventory system, and
Mhm.
And a lot of people don't understand my system, and that's okay because I
Yeah.
get it, and that's
Right.
all that matters.
Mhm.
Julie
Yeah.
says sales are great for her. 33 this weekend.
That's
awesome.
awesome, Julie.
Woohoo!
How many you got, Valerie?
I have 18 going out.
Good
Awesome.
job.
Wow.
Not too shabby.
I got 12.
Woohoo!
Uh,
Yeah, I have
That's
8.
pretty good. Maggie got 8.
Yeah, which is good for me.
All
good job,
clothes, Maggie.
What's that?
All clothes.
One was a Clairol vintage Clairol hair setter that I sold for $40.
Those
And
always
I,
feel really good.
yeah, some DVDs and some clothes. Yeah.
One of those spaceship looking things that sits down on your head. One of those things. You know
This is
what
like
I'm talking about? You've seen
rollers and clips.
oh, okay. But you've seen those like at those hair dryers like at estate sales that look like
Yep.
it's Jetsons or something.
Yeah.
Joanne
What's
says she
that?
got 29 on eBay, 77 across everywhere.
Wow.
It's superb. That is awesome. Great
Awesome.
job on that.
Great. Good
I'm so
job.
glad 3 of mine were of the stuff I got at auction this past week. So I was like, it always feels good to get a few sales starting
Yeah.
out from a big buy like that.
Shauna had 11. Good job, Shauna.
Very good. Sounds like it was a pretty good sales weekend.
Yeah, sounds like it. I can't go by what I sold, but yeah.
It's about time, though. I mean, we're way into fourth quarter now.
But you know, Sally, you're doing really good on your consistency and your listing, and that is really good.
It's really hard. It's really hard to stay that way. You know what I mean? Like it's because you want more sales,
Right.
and if you're listing, you're like, okay, I'm just gonna make it live. Then that's what it takes, But
Right.
then it screws me up later. So it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen this time. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing and trying to scale up gradually. I figure I probably won't go up to 4 listings until December 1st. Just so that I can make sure I'm good all through the month, and that'll be a full month of doing it every single day,
Right.
and not missing any listings.
You're doing 3 a day?
Huh?
You're doing 3 a day?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing 5. Like
That's good.
really consistently doing 5, and then because I watch the baby on Wednesdays and Thursdays, so I'm putting some drafts ahead so that I can just launch 5 on Wednesday and Thursday. And it's
I'm
been really
telling you,
working.
it's so much easier doing it that way.
And the sales have picked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's great. I think it's just a way to tell eBay, this is what I'm doing. I'm so they can kind of expect, that I'm going to put 3 a day, and I'm not going to miss any days, and after a while they'll start trusting me, I'm sure.
I think eBay takes into account individual accounts like that.
But yeah, it's kind of hard to stay slow and small, and grow that way instead of hurrying up and trying to get the most sales that you can, the fastest way that you can. I mean I know that if I had to, I could put up 50 listings, in a few days. I could do it, right? But I'm not going to try and screw up what I've already started.
Right.
And I know that this works because I've seen it work so many times.
The consistency is so important.
It's, I mean, how many days have you listed consistently, Valerie, without missing any days?
47.
Wow.
47 straight days, 15 a day.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Not missed a day.
Yeah.
I've already put my listings up for today.
Me too. So I'm really already done listing what I have to do today.
Right.
And I'm going to be making drafts so that I will have stuff to list tomorrow. Or I have like I don't know, probably 15 drafts or so right now, but I should have had more than that. But other things get me preoccupied and stuff, and I didn't do as well as I had hoped It's not over until tomorrow night. me and this day is gonna fight.
But you've come a long way.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of takes some time to figure out the whole, how you're going to do the drafts and how you're going to make that work. But then once you get it, it's like you got it.
Yeah.
I would
I
be
know
like,
what I'm
I
doing.
am woman, hear me roar. I'm too big to.
What are you singing, Todd?
You can't hear me?
I didn't hear what the melody was.
You know
I
the
am
woman
woman.
song.
Ready.
I am woman, hear me roar, 'cause I'm too big to ignore. Don't know the
It's
rest
too
of the words.
soft.
What?
You're not singing like you usually do.
Wow.
Belt it.
Something's jacked up with my sound this morning. Valerie noticed it. I don't know.
I
How do
wonder
you
if
turn the sound up? Let me see.
it's mine.
Just sound. I don't know why, but it
Mine
sounds
is
kind
down
of
a little.
gurgly.
Garbly.
Mine is down a little bit.
Let's see.
Mr. Sadie says I haven't had a sale in 3 weeks from not listing. I ended relisted last night and wake up to 2 sales.
Test,
I will
test,
never
test.
believe listing doesn't work.
No, it definitely does.
It does something. I mean, there's something to that.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah,
hear me
because I
now?
did almost no listing in October. October was crazy, and but I had I had 700 listings sitting out there, and sales were almost non-existent. And as soon as I started the 5 a day, it's not the new stuff that's selling; it's the old stuff that's selling.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you can't tell me that stuff doesn't sink to bottom of search when you're not listing.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Better? Is it better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Not
know
a
I have
problem.
problems hearing you anyways because your voice is so low. But
Hello, can you go?
when you were singing, I really couldn't understand you. I could tell that you were singing something, but I couldn't understand what you were saying.
Todd is a woman. No. Sadie. So, yeah, I got like 30 listings this weekend for a total of like 150 quantity.
That's like
Wow.
a record for you.
That is awesome.
That's
Good
a
job,
bunch.
And
Todd.
it's really good that you got like you have anything for show and tell.
No. No, just more of that amplifiers and sound equipment and
Did you sell your soundboard?
no, I put it on Facebook and eBay and local pickup only,
Oh, good.
but hasn't sold. I got all kinds of
It
stuff. I don't
hasn't
even know
sold
what
yet.
it is.
What are those?
I don't know. Some kind of sound amplifier deal. I don't know what
Huh.
it does.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Yeah, you probably hook something else into it to change it.
yeah, the people who know what it is know what it does, I guess.
What do those go for?
I don't know.
Or something into it.
I've
You don't know
listed
what they
some
go
things
for?
like this, like around 20, 30 bucks,
That's good.
but I don't know.
You
Just
only got 2 million of them.
I don't have that many of these, but just electronic stuff. I don't know a lot. I don't know a bunch of the stuff, but anyway.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll go good.
My old flip clock sold for 90 bucks.
Oh, great.
Yay.
Hey,
I love when stuff like that
Panasonic
sells.
flip clock. I did a video on this one.
Yeah, did the flipper work on that?
It didn't when I first got it, but then I just tinkered with it with some
Yeah. Good job.
Contact cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the deoxit. I'm a believer in this stuff.
Yeah.
It's
I got
expensive, but boy,
I got some of that stuff. Not quite. I haven't had to use it yet because I really don't know what to use it on, but I do have some.
I've even used it on the inside of watches, mechanical watches, to get them going
That's
good.
right. That's right. I remember you saying that now.
But they're really good for, like on an amplifier. If you turn the knob and you hear some crackling noise come through the speaker,
Mm-hmm.
you can spray a little bit on where the knob goes into the
Oh,
inside deal, work it back and forth a little bit, and a very good percentage of the time it will stop that crackling.
huh.
Beth says she used to hate hearing the flips on the clock. Yeah, I know. We have one of those too. We used to hate.
Yeah, but
I
they're
found
just
a
so
clock.
cool and interesting. I
I
think it's
found a
just
clock.
nostalgia. People had those like 40, 50 years ago, and
Mm-hmm.
people want to
I
go
found this
back in
clock at
time.
Goodwill. Can you see it? It's a Sears clock. It still has the tag on it.
Wow.
Wow.
You think it's worth listing?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Is it digital or what?
It's looks like a flipper.
I don't know. I guess I should plug it in, right?
Yeah, probably.
That might make it work better if you plug
I
it
mean, you don't
in.
have to plug clothes in or anything and just list the dang things.
You don't know if it's a flip clock?
I don't know. Wait, I gotta plug it in now.
I think you'd be able to see the
Plug it in. I
number
gotta crawl under the password.
if it was.
Watch a big old sparks come out of the plug and
Oh gosh.
Don't tell her
scare.
that.
Nearly sprayed. Oh wait, I gotta really get down. Oh, but then if I get down, I gotta get back up again.
We started her on a mission. She's down a rabbit hole now.
I'm gonna plug this back.
I had a
Oh,
clock
it's
that
like a digital thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big numbers. Somebody's going to want that.
It's got this little, I don't know. Can you see this little, I don't know what that little thing is on the side there.
I can't really see it.
I don't know what that
Oh.
is.
Oh, it has both.
It's like the second hand going around, isn't it?
No, it's just like a design or something.
Hmm.
It's a,
Just in case you wake up in the middle of the night and you need to be entertained, you got a design going.
it's a tiny light tube digital electric alarm clock.
Sadie. Did y'all see Sadie's video about all the tools he has? Oh
No.
my gosh.
No.
I don't think there's a tool ever made anywhere that Sadie doesn't have one of.
Wow.
He took us around that warehouse barn garage thing.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
Holy schnickies.
Yeah. Well,
But that's the thing with men. The man with the most tools at the end is the winner. Yeah, I get that, Sadie. Sadie, what do you love more, tools or beer? That's a hard toss-up for Sadie, I bet. Tools or beer?
Oh, they're probably in a close race, I would assume.
And some of those tools he was showing, I hope he's not operating them while he's been drinking beer. He's got serious tools.
Yeah, we've been house hunting, and we saw some houses that had garages full of stuff.
The
Pools.
wife that sells all the tools at the end is the winner. Liz,
No doubt.
stinker. If you had to choose, probably you'd pick tools over beer. Okay.
Wow.
So we have
Good choice.
had snow all weekend.
Oh, how much?
No.
Yeah, like
Shh.
yeah,
Quit using that dirty word.
yeah. It's been gross.
I was watching Green Bay play football yesterday, and there was snow coming down in their stadium. I was like, no, summer's gone.
But I
It's
just have to
over.
think. I just have to think. This is the last winter that I'm gonna deal with it until, like, I mean, I'll give someplace else, a shot, and hopefully it won't follow me. Because I'd probably end up moving to Hawaii or something, and I'd have snow there, because that's just my luck.
Any idea where you're going?
Um,
You narrowed it down.
Not really, but Valerie's going to North Carolina, so I might follow her.
Oh, you're going to North Carolina, Valerie?
Mhm.
That's
That's
a done deal.
Well, nothing's ever done because I mean things can happen, and but it's a very good likelihood. I'll just say that.
That makes the most sense. Then Sally, you could follow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just it's really hard for me to put it in my head that I'm gonna leave my kids here. That's the
Yeah.
hardest part for me.
I was going to Texas, yes, but I feel the need that I need to be with family.
And a lot's changed over a couple of years. The world has changed over the last
Right.
few years.
Right.
So it's I mean, if I didn't have Valerie, I'd probably stay close to my kids, no matter how much I hated freaking Michigan weather.
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
it's hard to make that choice, to make that down, that absolute, because anything can happen. Things can change and situations can differ and
Yeah.
everything. But I feel like I've been away from my kids for so long, and I feel like I need to be closer to them. I think they need to be closer to me, and I need to be closer to them. So
Yeah.
that's kind of where that came from, and it's just the need to be close to them, especially with all this. I mean, this house is definitely trying to push me out. So with all the things that are going on with it, so
Yeah, Karen says you never know, your kids might follow you. Yeah, that's kind of the hope there. That I mean, I might get to North Carolina and decide to hate it.
Yeah, you never know.
I've never been there before, and I mean, I know what I see, and I know what I hear from Tina and stuff, and Tom, and I mean,
it's hard to make a choice and make a choice on something when you haven't been there before.
Yeah,
it's hard to make
sure.
a definite decision, and really all you can do is just you go visit and you get the lay of the land, and then you make a decision on that. That's what you want to do.
Yeah. And then I might get there and live 2 years, and then go somewhere else.
Somewhere else.
You know, I mean, I'm kind of flighty a little bit like that, you know, like,
Sally's a vagabond.
yeah, I mean, the real dream would be to get my own, like, kind of living space on the road, like a RV or a toy trailer with, um, I mean, they actually make toy trailers now to where they make them into campers.
Yeah.
And I mean, so like, you know, there's different things that I could do, you know, as far as traveling and
There's always option, and that's the thing with me too. You know, I might get to North Carolina, live there a couple of years, decide that I want to go to Texas, and you know,
yeah.
or somewhere else, and you know,
Hmm.
but I think the end result right now is I need to make the move, I need to do it, and I need to be close to family.
Hi, Shelly. How you doing this morning?
Hi, Shirley. Fishing and picking.
Liz said, closer to me, party time.
There you
Yeah, Beth says, now you know why things aren't working out for Texas, Valerie.
go. What?
That's why things weren't working out for Texas is because it's like, you know, maybe it wasn't,
It wasn't meant to be.
yeah, like it wasn't supposed to happen.
Right.
So, you know, I mean, that's to me, that's a thing. Like,
Yeah.
if everything is leading up to that is telling you it's not going to happen and you're going to have to figure something else out, you know, you might not need to be moving there.
Right.
But
Exactly.
I think it'll be really good for her to be, you know, close to Tina, and then she can go and visit Julie
Right.
a lot more because she's not going to have to be spending money on
Two different plates, two
two
different
sets of
trips. Yeah.
tickets, on two sets of tickets, and you know everything that comes with it. So, yeah. And you know when she goes and visits her kids, or you know, or she goes and visits Julie and the kids, and then that might be a thing as like, you know, I'll go visit my kids, you know,
Right.
Right.
in that, or have them come see me.
Yeah.
I am excited. I'm excited to, you know, get out of here. I don't want to live here anymore. Um, but like starting something new,
Yeah.
you know, that's more for me, doing it for me.
I would love to move somewhere warm, but that's not going to happen.
That's
I thought maybe when my son went down to Miami, after a while we might follow, but now he's back. So,
yeah.
and we got another grandbaby on the way, so we're here, which is fine.
Yeah. I have arthritis, and usually, I mean, here lately, my diet's been good and everything else, so it's like I'm not really feeling it, you know. But when that cold hit, I
Can't
I
take
started
the
feeling, yeah, I
cold. Painful. It's painful when
oh,
it's
it's
cold.
awful. It's
I hate
awful,
it.
and I don't understand how older people can live here. I really don't. And you know, yeah, they move like a turtle. You know, they're not like you know, the Florida elderly people, they move like, you know, you know, they got it going. And yeah, they don't move like that here.
I see
Oh
online
my
like a
goodness.
102-year-old woman running a race or something. I was like, oh my God.
Can
That
you
makes
imagine?
me feel so old.
Shelly says my husband got laid off, so we're looking at also options.
Oh,
No.
Mo, but he might be turned into a reseller. I'm working on him. Hey, that's sometimes that's what you got to do.
yeah, that's
Make it happen.
sometimes all the cards are leading to that decision. So
Yeah, definitely.
you know what? People are more entrepreneurial. Entrepreneurial. I can't say it.
Unreal.
That's a tricky one.
I tried twice and it didn't work. You know what I mean? Nowadays than they were even 2 years ago, and it's that age of, you know, you make things work for you. You will find a way to make money.
Yep.
You have a phone and a car, you're gonna be okay. Really.
Yep.
If you
You
have
do
a
what
phone
you
and a
gotta
car.
do.
Huh?
You do what you got to do. I mean,
That's right.
necessity.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Um, you know, me and Valerie's sister Amy, she went to school and got her master's in social work. You know, she's a social worker. And but she needs, you know, she's been wanting to work at this, you know, at these places that will train her so that she can get her license. Um, and so she, you know, she needed to be like an intern, like she needs intern hours.
Mhm.
Well, it is, it's really hard for people that need stuff like that because she can't find a job where they will give her intern hours. So she's doing DoorDash right now,
Oh, wow.
and she's finding herself to really like it, you know, because she's in California, she's in a busy city, so she's able to make the kind of money that she needs to make, you know.
And she feels better, and contribute to the household, to the bills, and it just makes her feel better, all the way around. Because I can imagine, staying inside, not really going anywhere.
Yeah,
That's depressing.
yeah, you turn into a recluse,
Yeah.
and you know, you don't get your social needs met, you know, even though she's married and stuff, and you know she could talk to her wife anytime, but um it's about talking to other people too. It's um you know, just different social situations and all of that. It's, you know, you can't really get that from somebody that you live with because you have that kind of relationship with them.
Right.
But being out and in the being out on the road and having to deal with other drivers, and then you go inside and wait for orders, and she's talking to a lot of other people that do DoorDash, and she's, you know, kind of learned from them, and you know, just by doing it, how to how to be the best and get the best orders and the best times and all that. So
Right.
she's working it.
Yeah. Mr. Sadie said, I bet she doesn't like those gas prices now. Well, she actually invested and got a hybrid
Yep.
car. So that makes it much easier to be able, for her to be able to do that job.
Yeah.
She was very smart to do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just for the fact that she is, in California, gases are high, gas prices are high just for that fact. And then, she's actually making money. She's not spending all of her money on gas. So she was very smart to do that.
Bishop Pickens says that if you don't have a phone in a car, shake that butt till you get one.
No doubt about it. Take that money maker.
I mean, there's more legal ways to
Just like I always say,
make money now.
where there's a will, there's a way. If you're hungry enough, you're going to find a way to do it.
Yep.
To make some money.
We all got that hustling spirit.
Yep.
I mean, there's seriously a lot more ways to make money right now than there used to be. You used to have to get real creative,
Yeah.
You got some extra beads and some string. You can make necklaces and sell them at the grocery store, That's kind of like, that's what people used to do, when
Some
they
people
needed
still
money.
do it.
Huh? Well,
Some
yeah.
people still do it.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just a little bit more, the, what do you call it? The traffic on that has gotten a little bit more competitive, I think.
That's right, Kelly.
I hope you dance on a pole.
That's right. Yeah. But I mean, you just have to figure things out, what works for you, and go.
Yeah, Mr. says I tried Uber for a while a couple years ago, and my brother-in-law does Uber Eats and kills it. Yep, there's people that have figured it out, figured out when's the best time to. And there's people that do all of them. There's people that do Instacart, they do Shipt, they do the Uber Eats and DoorDash, and they do. There's so many different ones now. You could really, if you can pick and choose what you wanted, you could have like a bunch of apps that you're scheduled to at one time, and just take the best money.
Yep. Like I said, where there's a will, there's a way. You'll figure, you just gotta persevere and keep pushing until you can figure it all out.
Yeah.
Some of that stuff's kind of tricky, you got to figure out the best ways to get on and the best ways to get,
Yeah.
If you want it bad enough, you'll get it.
Right. Fish and Pickett says, doesn't Nikki do it? Yeah, she used to. She hasn't done it in a while, but she used to. Yeah, you know what? There's a lot of I mean, you wouldn't think that you wouldn't have to talk to people, but you do have to talk to people a little bit, just so that you can, communicate what you're getting and all of that, and then you have to be, you have to do customer service a little bit sometimes. So it's just like anything, even on eBay to a scale, it's like, you have to do your customer service and all that. It's just through typing. It's not through voice unless you call them or they call you. But which I think is easier. It's easier to type it out because a lot of the time, first run, I type it all out and then I'm like, okay, now it's time to delete this and type what we're really gonna say. because I can't send that or I'd get banned. He says, can I hand him a note? Well, I guess. You know, you just might not be able to communicate what you're trying to say. Oh, not shaking it, but driving for DoorDash. I get it. I get it. Here's your food, jackass. Yeah, you might not get a good rating on that.
No.
Yeah, there was, there was different things that Amy was telling us about, that she had to kind of take some what they call trash orders,
Mhm.
they're just a couple of bucks and they're not going to give you any tips. And she said it's really hard, but she says I had to take some trash orders just so that I can build my rating
Right.
and so I can get better orders. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes you got to get a little, get a little.
when you do DoorDash or Uber Eats or whatever, you get no whatever you get in tips. That's all you get.
You get, I guess
Is there,
there's like you pay more for your food and whatever that overage is for the food, I think that's what DoorDash gets.
that's what you get.
And then I think, to tell you the truth, I think like okay, say McDonald's. I think McDonald's and DoorDash come to an agreement on prices. And so like Jonah was telling me for the longest time they had a 40-piece chicken nugget for I think it was $20. And so, he was ordering that. And then he wasn't able to see that anymore. So like it's like after you use it for so long, then you don't get those deals anymore or whatever. So but I think like McDonald's and DoorDash will go in to into the menu and they come to an agreement on prices and then whatever is over the amount or whatever for the food is what DoorDash gets. And then anything and so DoorDash will pay you if you're driving. DoorDash will pay you a rate for the delivery, but then whatever extra you get for the tip is yours.
Okay.
I believe that's how it works. Let me know if I'm wrong. But that's kind of what I got from it anyways. Mr. Steady says he said he delivered a Starbucks coffee and cost the guy like $18 delivered. That's Todd money right there. Yeah.
I don't want to hear any more out of Sadie since he did that video about his tools. He would have a lot more than Todd money if he quit buying tools.
Bishop Pickett says I watch a YouTuber Uber Eats driver. If he gets under an order with no tip but states cash tip on the app, he almost never gets a tip when he delivers. Wow. That's really shady.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, so he's saying if he doesn't accept a tip added to the bill to be paid by credit card, if they want a cash tip, they never get tipped.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people just don't deal in cash anymore.
That's very true. Yeah, I believe that. No doubt.
That'd be a good boy. Cat's trying to take off with my stuff. and he's still laying in my picture taking area. I think that's his new bed.
He likes that area, don't he?
Huh?
I said he likes that area, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Because he sees me paying attention to that area.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
And so I think that's why he sits and lays there. Yeah.
Maybe so.
He's just a little bit of a brat too. Just a little bit, huh?
Yeah. Another thing that makes me a little bit nervous about this whole, not having storage
Mm-hmm.
is that, with it being fourth quarter, that's what kind of makes me a little nervous too. So I'm going to try and think of an alternative way to get some storage area. Let's see if
Yeah.
I can figure it out.
I mean, really, if there's any way to, squish your shelves together a little bit better, and if you move it,
They already squished.
if you move it 10 inches more this way,
No, they are.
are they like lined up in the room?
No,
No,
they're along the walls.
along the walls.
Yeah, I mean, definitely the whole. I could move everything into the bedroom, put my bed in the living room. I just don't. I don't feel comfortable doing that right now.
Yeah.
I don't feel like that's the right thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I just got to get through this. Try to figure it out the best way that I can,
Yeah.
and then go from there.
No.
Try and get some of that debt pile listed. Piles, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
But would be a good time to do that and build up that.
Heck yeah. Jason says run a 30% off sale for a few weeks.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I do that pretty much on the norm anyway. But
Yeah.
it's just you just gotta, like everything else, you just gotta figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still off of Poshmark? You're not listing on Poshmark right now still?
Not at all. No,
Just eBay?
just eBay.
Yeah.
Been doing that for the last
Yeah.
pretty much the whole year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much the whole year.
I mean, there's something to be said about concentrating on one platform.
I mean, I still have my account over there and it's still open, but I feel like I do so much better with having all of my attention on eBay and not getting, crazy as far as inventory and, selling on one, not taking it off the other. Because I am horrible about that. That's like my worst, the worst thing I have, I just can't do it. It's too busy. So, and I can't risk my eBay business for that. So,
Yeah.
Right.
It makes sense to me.
Mr. Sadie says I was going to challenge Valerie to a listing competition to see who Todd adopts, but I need it to change to a beer drinking competition. She would destroy me. No, because I do not drink beer. And I am not, no way, shape, or form, I do not like beer. So you would probably win that one.
Nope.
What
if I don't want to adopt either one of you? Is it not my choice?
No, I don't think it's. I don't
Oh,
think
okay.
it is. I don't think it
It's
is.
not even a question because you have to adopt me first. You promised it to me first. I am the heir.
You're the heir.
Sally, you're too old to be my child. You're
That's
like,
right. That's
No,
right.
I am
That's
not.
right.
You're like
I
10 years
agree.
older than Valerie, aren't you?
Yep. Yep.
7
Yep.
years younger.
Sally's past the threshold.
You're not my dad anymore, Todd.
Okay.
Well. Well.
That'd save me $12.95 and what you were going to get in my inheritance.
Well, it's 9 o'clock. 9:01. It's time to get busy and get to work. Figure out what we're doing today.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I hope everybody has a great day. Get lots of stuff done.
Mhm.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.